Hey, Shalonda Gordon here, also known as the Online Marketing Angel. I know it's been a while since I've done this videos, but I've been out and about. Just got back from Austin, Texas this past weekend for the EN Release Your Inner Greatness. I'm going to call it Greatness event. It was absolutely amazing. When you talk about having events with your business and your company, and when you come away from each event better than you are when you went, I'm telling you, it's just like going to church for real. Like, when you step in the sanctuary, you come out better than you were before you went in. That's the way it has been with Empower Network for my journey. This last event really showed me my true growth. This was my third event. I was at the Atlanta event. I was also in San Diego, and Austin, Texas was my third event. And at this event, a few things I noticed differently from the others was my focus was like literally on 220. Like, I don't recall ever being that focused since possibly high school. And I know y'all may not know this, but I'm a little older now, so that's been quite a few decades ago. You know what I'm saying? And another thing that I noticed was that my mindset has improved significantly. Now, I'm not sure about your business or what you're doing in your businesses, but when you're in business and sometimes things just aren't coming together and your mind is like literally a mess about it, on top of all the other responsibilities you already have to do, right? When you go to your business, your company's events, do you leave there refreshed and anew, focused on your mind being improved, or is it just the newest technique that you're getting ready to go home and try, or the newest item product line that has just come out for you to go out and market and make lots and lots of money on? What exactly is it with your business that allows you to want to move forward? I can honestly say with Empower Network, it's the fact that I've become a better person since I've joined this company. It was about the money at the beginning. I'm not even gonna lie. Don't even let me sit here and try to tell you no jokes, right? At the beginning, when I came in, you see the big numbers, you see what's going on. And even part of me was like, yeah, okay, I'm going to be walking around the beaches. My feet going to be walking in the warm sands, right, with Empower Network. Really? Really? Is it? And then I got involved. Instead of making decisions based on what I saw and didn't know, I decided, let me just go ahead and walk a few steps in these shoes. Let me walk a few steps in these shoes and see what happens. Started walking a few steps and started making a little money. And I realized, well, wait a minute, this really works. So as I'm walking, I'm making more money. I'm realizing, wait a minute, I'm not motivated anymore by the money. So what's going on? Well, I was stuck. I'll be honest. I was stuck going into Austin, Texas. I had reached kind of a plateau. And I know when you notice in your life and your business where you'll be reaching and you'll kind of level out. And then you'll be there for a second. Then you'll open your mind will be opened up to something new. And then you'll reach a little higher and then you'll level out. The story of our lives, right? The reason why we watch our children when they think they know so much, And I always make the comment, the older I get, the less I know. And as I had reached this plateau, I went ahead and I was in Texas, Austin, Texas at the event, and I realized, I'm stuck. I need to get out of this situation, and I'm not really sure what it is. We did a few activities this time that, guys, blew my mind, took me to a point of going deep inside that I didn't even know, things I didn't even really know that I was dealing with as far as what truly was motivating me to continue to move forward and do what I was doing, and to find out that it really wasn't the money all along. It really wasn't. And that was kind of shocking, I must admit. I thought that would be what it was, but it wasn't the money. The reality was that I had a desire to help people, yet I didn't feel qualified. Point blank. I had a desire to help people, but I didn't feel qualified to do it. I believed that was my purpose, but I didn't feel qualified. Have you ever had a situation where you kind of just don't feel qualified to do what you know you're supposed to do? Interestingly enough, as a single mom, I remember having my first child thinking, I'm not ready for this. I'm 25 years old, talking about something, I'm not ready for this. First child. Second child came, and still the exact same thoughts. I'm not ready for this. A life in my hands? I'm responsible for this life? I'm not ready for this. And in my business, it brought me to my purpose. Empower Network brought me to my purpose. And in my purpose, I realized I, again, came to that same place of, I don't feel qualified for this. Yet after the event in Austin, Texas, I can honestly sit here and look you dead in your face and tell you, or through this video, and tell you I'm qualified. If you're looking for a business, if you're looking for a career, if you're looking for a way to truly enjoy your life and make money at the same time, you need to click the link below. The only thing I can really tell you is this. I'm better now than I was when I first clicked the link. And I've been doing this for 16, 17 years. And this is the first time I've ever joined a business, been a part of something, that I've become better every time. The deeper I go, that I become better. This is the first time. And with that knowledge, if there's a tenth of a chance things could go your way, it's worth clicking the link. You know, it comes a time when those dreams you had, the dreams of taking care of your family, the dreams of being able to work a few hours a day and then spend the rest of the time doing whatever it is you want to do, the feelings of being able to get out the rat race, the dreams of wanting to travel the world and be able to truly create an income wherever you at, be able to live in places that most people never would think you would live, be able to get your passport out and get it stamped up, right? Those dreams. Comes a time when you say, you know what, I'm going after that because this isn't working, right? I'm going after those dreams. I'm going after the things I desire. You know, freedom. Freedom. It's an amazing thing. And I found this past weekend that it starts right here. It starts right here. My mom came over this weekend. She's like, you know, Shalonda, you look different. What happened in Texas? And I'm like, you know, I left a lot of stuff in Texas and I don't plan on getting it back. You know what I'm saying? So I say this to you just to give you my testimony, my testimonial of Empower Network and Release Your Inner Greatness event and what has happened for me in my life. And in essence, what's happened for my children, because now that I'm qualified, I'm a whole new person. My posture is different. And comes a time when you desire to be what you were created to be. And when you get in that place, I tell you, it's real. I'm not even going to use the word comfortable. It's familiar, because if you remember before all the things happened in your life back when we were young, how we were familiar, we knew who we were before people started trying to tell us who we were and who we weren't. Remember that? Remember those feelings where you could say something and you knew what you were saying with confidence, regardless. You could be as wrong as you want to be, but you said it with confidence. And then over time, you just kind of stopped saying things. Over time, you stopped believing what you were created for. And then you come across a business that not only wants you to remember that time, but it's not going to sit here and tell you what you can and cannot be, but tell you you can be exactly what you were created to be, and it's going to be okay. Like, that's what we have here. And that's something that I know many of us strive to achieve and be a part of. And some of you are looking at, some of you aren't even going to click the links. You're like, oh, whatever. She doesn't know what she's talking about. And that's fine. You can keep walking in circles. It's not going to affect us either way. Those of you that understand what I'm saying right now, and I'm touching you in that place where you're like, yeah, Shalonda's on it. Like, I know exactly what she's talking about. We've all made mistakes in our lives, right? This is that time to say, you know what? I'm going to focus who I am on my future, not on my past. Focus it on my future. And your future involves clicking the link. Click the link. Have an amazing day. And as usual, keep smiling.